Imagine waking up alone in the vast emptiness of space, your mind a blank slate, only to discover an unlikely partner from another world who could change everything. That's the gripping hook of the new Project Hail Mary trailer, and it's got fans buzzing with excitement. While the blockbuster holiday movies are still gearing up for their big debuts, it's never too early to get thrilled about the sci-fi adventures slated for 2026. Amazon MGM Studios just dropped a fresh trailer for their upcoming interstellar epic, Project Hail Mary. Check out more on Wikipedia. https://h/Project Hail Mary. This film draws directly from the wildly popular 2021 novel by Andy Weir, the same author behind the hit The Martian. https://Project Hail Mary. The story centers on a biologist who's lost his memory and ends up teaching science in a classroom until he's thrust back into the stars on a desperate mission. In a fascinating interview with the New York Times, https://nytimes.com/books/andyweir.html. Weir shared how the seeds of this tale sprouted from an ambitious project he started right after The Martian. He was crafting a sprawling multi-book space saga titled Zhek, which explored innovative ideas for fuel that could power journeys between stars. Think revolutionary propulsion systems that make faster-than-light travel seem plausible in fiction. But life had other plans. He shelved Zhek and turned his focus to his 2017 book, Artemis, a thriller set on the moon. Still, those intriguing elements from Zhek didn't vanish. They wove themselves into the fabric of Project Hail Mary, adding layers of scientific depth that Weir fans adore. And this is the part most people miss. How personal detours in an author's career can birth entirely new worlds. As we've covered before in our earlier piece, https://culture/2025/ Gosling is a reluctant astronaut in Project Hail Mary trailer, Amazon MGM Studios snapped up the rights to Weir's unpublished manuscript, showing real faith in its potential. They enlisted Drew Goddard to pen the screenplay, a smart move, since he also adapted The Martian for the screen, bringing that same blend of humor, tension, and hard science to life. To helm the direction, they brought in the dynamic duo of Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, known for their whimsical yet clever hits like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and The Lego Movie, which promise a visually stunning and fun take on this serious premise. Leading the charge is Ryan Gosling in the starring role, bringing his charismatic intensity to the forefront. Here's the official storyline to whet your appetite. Ryland Grace, a dedicated science teacher played by Ryan Gosling, awakens aboard a spacecraft that's light years away from Earth, with zero memory of his identity or how he ended up there. For beginners dipping into sci-fi, this amnesia trope builds suspense slowly, revealing clues like puzzle pieces. As fragments of his past resurface, he pieces together his critical assignment: unravel the enigma of a bizarre substance that's dimming the sun and threatening all life as we know it. Drawing on his expertise in biology and physics, think real-world concepts like solar flares or atmospheric chemistry, but dialed up to cosmic proportions. Plus some wildly creative problem-solving. Ryland races to avert total extinction back home. But here's where it gets controversial. An unforeseen bond with an extraterrestrial companion suggests he won't face this alone, raising big questions about trust across species in a universe we barely understand. Joining Gosling on screen is a talented ensemble that adds emotional weight to the tale. Sandra Huller steps in as the no-nonsense leader of the Hail Mary initiative and Ryland's boss, bringing authority and depth to the command center scenes. Milana Vayntrub portrays Olesya Ilyukina, another key astronaut on the project. infusing the role with her signature warmth and relatability. Ken Leung takes on Yao Li Ji, yet another crew member whose expertise will shine in high-stakes moments. Liz Kingsman embodies Shapiro, a character whose interactions promise sparks of conflict and camaraderie. Orion Lee plays She, adding to the international team's dynamic, while James Ortiz voices and brings to life Rocky, the enigmatic new alien species that Ryland befriends. Imagine a partnership that challenges our views on intelligence and alliance in space, sparking debates on whether such friendships are pure fantasy or a glimpse of what's possible. But here's a counterpoint that might divide fans. While The Martian nailed solo survival with wit, does introducing an alien ally dilute the human ingenuity at the story's core, or does it enrich the narrative by exploring interspecies cooperation? What do you think? Will Project Hail Mary outshine its predecessor, or is it trying too hard to one-up the formula? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear if you're team Alien Buddy or prefer the lone wolf vibe.